play in GA by none other than the pastor himself, Pastor Troy. Now, a lot of y'all don't know that No Play in GA was directed towards a particular individual and their record label. As a matter of fact, not just that one individual. Pastor Troy was talking to everybody. He was telling everybody, look, Georgia is finna take over. To give you the backstory, at the time when this song came out, the hottest record label in the game was No Limit Studios in New Orleans, owned by none other than Master P. And if you don't know, Master P was at the top of the game. And No Limit, when they was in their prime, they could not be touched. That was, of course, until a little rapper from Augusta, Georgia stepped on the scene. He, along with his clique, the Down South Georgia Boys, all agreed that Georgia was no longer going to be known solely for conscious rap by Goody Mob and Outkast. They basically said, we're going to kick the door down and we're going to make y'all pay attention to Georgia. But rather than start from the bottom and work your way up to the top, Pastor Troy said, nah, I'm going straight for the head. I'm going for the man that's already up top. I'm going to make him look at me like, who is this nigga? But they ain't going to just look at me. They going to notice all of Georgia. And this courageous move by Pastor Troy would be the catalyst that made Atlanta the hip-hop capital that it is today. So when he came at No Limit, he was essentially telling Master P and every other person in the rap game, if you want to come through Georgia, you're going to have to pay homage, my boy. If you want to get some play in GA, you're going to have to be taxed, my boy. And that's exactly how it went down. And Pastor Troy had all of Georgia on his back. All the local rappers were supporting him in this movement. They was like, yeah, why does Georgia always get left out? Like, we're important too. We got some good hip hop. Why y'all always treat us like we ain't hitting on nothing? Y'all barely giving Outkast, Goody Mob, Ludacris the respect that they deserve. Shoot, we got lyricists in the South too. So one time when No Limit tried to come to Atlanta for a concert, Master P tried to get Pastor Troy kicked out of the concert. But the crowd was already on Pastor Troy's side, and they said, if Troy ain't here, we ain't coming. And Master P wanted to back out so bad because of Troy, but he couldn't. See, Pastor Troy didn't create Georgia or Atlanta hip hop, but he did something just as important. He gave Georgia rappers confidence. After this moment, you begin to see people like Lil Jon and Crunk music. T.I. started coming out with trap music. Jeezy, Gucci, Future, all of them heavy hitters. All because one man kicked down the door and said, Georgia got a story to tell and y'all finna listen. And eventually Atlanta became the new capital of rap music. Not because of one hit, but because somebody finally said, we don't need y'all permission no more. We can go through our own studios. We can make our own producers. And they said it with their chest. The craziest part about this is this wasn't even a personal beef. Pastor Troy didn't have no real beef with Master P. It ain't like he really wanted to harm anybody from No Limit. He just wanted to let everybody know y'all gonna give us the attention we deserve. So as I was listening to J. Cole's new album, I was like, man, this sounds like Georgia hip hop. And who would have known that an Augusta rapper would have sparked the movement to put Georgia on top? Sometimes history don't start with a meeting. Sometimes you just gotta diss somebody and just hope that it sticks. And one night in 1999, Georgia declared war and ended up taking over.